going to be starting a new project today, and it's going to be based on an artist named Shulton. He's from the Netherlands, and he was born in 1938. And he loves to do buildings that look like they are on a grid, and they have shapes like rectangles and squares. And then he uses some fun colors to do this. And we're gonna kind of do a combination of all of these things. So we're gonna start by showing you a couple of images of Shulton's work, and then we're gonna get started drawing our design. So let's get started. This is an example of Shulton's work. And you can see that there's buildings there, and you also see a lot of squares and rectangles and triangles. It looks as though there is almost a line, a grid line going through here that he uses to plan out his buildings. So that's exactly what we are going to do. So we are going to be working on a larger piece of paper, and I'm going to give everybody a rectangle to use to help us make grids. Those of you at home, if you want to cut out a 3-inch by 12-inch piece of oak tag to help you, or you can use a ruler if that's easier for you, but we want to just start by making a grid on our paper. So I'm going to take this, and see, my paper is 12 by 15, and my cardboard piece here is 15 by 15, so it goes a little bit over the top. I'm going to line it up at the end as carefully as I can, and I am simply going to hold that with one hand, make a line with my other hand. I'm going to hold that with one hand. See, I'm sliding it over to where that line is. I'm going to line that up, and whoops, and I'm going to make another line, and I got to hold it still. There we go. I'm going to line it up, make another line, hold it still, line it up, make my other line, hold it still, and then I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, that paper was dirty. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing now, going across the bottom. So I have made a grid with squares. Okay, and one goes a little bit longer because my paper is not a square, it's a rectangle. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this way, 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. Now I'm going to turn these squares into buildings. So I'm going to do that with my pencil. I can even make some of them smaller if I wanted. I can use this and put a line that goes right down the middle there to add some smaller designs. I can make triangle on the top. I can make this one a little bit shorter. Maybe I want to do a curve on the top of that one. Maybe I'm going to add some windows to some of them. I can do a triangle there. Maybe I'm just going to keep that one straight and put a line like the top of a skyscraper building. And I'm going to add some windows on here for my building, some more down there, and we can just keep adding more and more details to your buildings. Build you different kinds of windows. I'm gonna just go a little darker down here because I know that's the side of my building. I'm gonna put a door down there. And I'm just going to keep adding some stuff, and I'll show you a picture of this when I have it all planned out, and then we will outline with a Sharpie, and then next week we'll talk about color.